we are going to go over our kicks for this coach's breakdown. On this episode, we have two kicks that we mainly focus on. We're going to do our front kick and our round kick today. So, starting off with our front kick, we have both number one front kick and number two front kick. Number one means we're working with our front leg. Number two means we're working with our back leg. So we're going to start with the number one front kick. What we're going to do, we're going to pick up that knee, and we're just going to point that knee straight at the bag. Now we're going to drive through the bag like we're kicking down a barn door. So knee points to our target, driving through, just like that. We want to make sure our balance is on that back leg. I should be able to do front kicks without falling forward. I should be able to sit here and do front kicks all day long. So now we're going to do a number two front kick. That's going to be with the back leg. So same thing, that knee has to come up, point to your target, and drive through, kicking that door down. We're making contact with the ball of our foot, so we're not kicking with our toes, we're not kicking with our heel, we're kicking with the ball of our foot. Second one is our round kick. Now this one gets a little bit more tricky. We want to make sure that we avoid injury on this because this one can be hard on your knees if not. So we want to make sure that we're in our stance. Again, we have a number one and a number two. We're going to talk about a number two today. That way we can really show that front foot rotation. But that number two is my back leg. I'm going to rotate this foot, my down foot, as I kick the bag. So as I'm coming here, this bottom foot, make sure that we're rotating it. If we have a hard time, some beginners, we may need to step and then kick. Make sure if your toe is facing the bag, that's bad. We want to make sure that we're stepping, or as we kick, we're rotating so that toe's facing away from the bag. Ideally, our heel faces that bag. So we'll have Zach jump up here, doing a number two round kick. We're going to point that knee. Again, same thing. We're going to start by pointing that knee sideways. Right here, we open that hip up. That knee points to our target, and then we whip that leg around. We're kicking with the shoelaces, and the side of the hip of that person or that bag is going to be that target. So just one more time, let's go from your right-handed stance for number two. So let's get your right foot forward so we can kind of get a new angle. And then we're going to come point that knee. We're going to step. Notice we always want to make sure that that back leg gets rotated. So notice his rotation on this back leg. He steps and it continues to rotate through. Pointing that knee, whipping that leg, hitting the side of the back. And so those are our two kick combinations that you'll be working with all season, and that is this week's Coach's Breakdown.